Number 11, USC women's basketball lost to number 24 Notre Dame, 61-59. And I apologize for looking down because I cannot memorize all this stuff. And Notre Dame was actually favored the game I saw earlier today, like by a point and a half. So they expected a close game, and it was at South Bend, Indiana, at Purcell Pavilion. And this is the same Notre Dame team that did lose to Michigan by nearly 40 points, 93-54 to be exact. So Notre Dame was clearly ticked off on how they performed the last game, so they had to play better. At halftime, it was USC 33-31. USC only scored 26 points in the second half, including 8 in the fourth quarter, while Notre Dame did score 30. But there's obviously more to the game than that. And that's why I'm going to go to the stats. And now USC is 3-2 on the year. Notre Dame's now 4-1. Whoever got this win was going to have a quality win down the line. This was huge for Notre Dame's psyche, mentally, after that beatdown, to say the least. But now I'm going to just go over the last minute of the game as well as the stats. So around 57 seconds left. USC's Kennedy Smith missed a layup. It was 59-57 at that point, and USC was up. Around 54 seconds left, KK Bransford from Notre Dame got the defensive board, and she made a layup. Actually, around 38 seconds left, and assisted by Hannah Hidalgo. And USC did call a timeout to advance the ball. And around 20 seconds left, Jazzy Davidson missed a layup for USC, and Malaya Cowles, Cowles, got the defensive board. Notre Dame did call timeout to advance the ball, and Hannah Hidalgo, she was getting heavily guarded, but she made a jumper around 2 seconds left to give Notre Dame the 61-59 lead. And USC did call a timeout right away. They got the ball inbounded, but it was turned over by Kennedy Smith, which was stolen by Cassandra Prosper, and that was the game right there. Okay, statistically for the game, USC shot 46% from the field on 50 attempts, 40% on threes on 20 attempts, 71% on free throws on 7 attempts, 32 rebounds. How many of those were offensive? 4 of those. So not a lot of offensive rebounds. 14 assists. They did have 21 turnovers, though. That is way too much. 10 steals, 4 blocks. They did have 10 fouls as well, and they actually had an 11-point lead in this game. So they got to be kicking themselves. And we all know that Juju Hawkins is out for the year for USC. And I wish her a good recovery for the year. But not having a player like that really hurts them. Obviously, they only had 6 bench points for the game, and 2 double-digit scores combined for 35 points. I mean, 21 plus 14, and 2 other players scored 6 more points. This game had 18. I mean, 9 plus 9. Now Notre Dame only had like 4 bench points, so neither team had a really great bench. However, Notre Dame did have 3 double-digit scores that combined for 13 plus 11, that's 24, plus 22, that's 46 points. And Hannah Hidalgo was clearly the difference in the game. I mean, she was the game scorer, and to make that shot heavily contested was the difference. And they only shot 24% on threes on 21 attempts. They're 60% on free throws on 10 attempts, so it could be a little bit better there. Now, 34 rebounds. How many of those were offensive? 9 of those. 10 assists, 16 steals, 6 blocks, 17 turnovers. That's way too much still. And only 10 fouls. Now I'm going to go like the points on turnovers, points on the paint, fast break points as well. Points on turnovers did favor Notre Dame, 17-15. Fast break points also favor Notre Dame, 16-14. And points in paint did favor Notre Dame as well, 30-22. So there are obvious differences in the game. But give credit to Notre Dame on coming back from down 11 to win the game by 2. And this was a home game for Notre Dame. Now, what's the next 5 games for USC? And I expect USC to drop some. Now, Notre Dame should move up a little bit. It's more like how much. Now, USC does have Tennessee Tech at home, November 25th. That should be a win. Should be, but they're 4-1. And Pepperdine's 3-1, but you should really win that game on November 28th. Then you got St. Mary's. They're currently 5-1. But I would think you would win that game December 2nd. December 7th, you got a currently ranked Washington team. But you get that game at home. And then you get a home game with number 1 UConn. And I'm sorry, UConn is going to win until they prove otherwise. Now, Notre Dame, side of things. The next 5 games, they do have Central Michigan coming up on November 24th. You better not have a hangover from this win right here. I say that much. But I would think you would win, but you never know. Then you got the ACC SEC Challenge with currently ranked number 13 Ole Miss, but they barely scraped by against Memphis the other day. And that would be on December 4th. December 7th, you got ACC play with Florida State. They're currently 3-3. That game's a road game. Then you got Morehead State at home, December 11th. Then December 14th, you got James Madison on the road. So we're going to honestly wait and see what happens. So anyways, if you like this content, hit the like, subscribe, and see you guys later on the road to 800 subscribers. Close ultimate goal is 1,000 more. So my this course live video. Comment video really helps YouTube algorithm. Some more people see it. So the video does help as well. Some more people could watch. And if you're watching and not subscribe, hit subscribe button for the notification bell as well.